like swell with pride.
Oh,
you get to
gotcha.
watch. You get to watch a
Great
gi
shit.
match.
I don't even like gi.
There we
Love
go.
We love gi.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I don't know.
Had my quiz show sitting up there with the answers right in front of your face.
You know he's already Skyped out them all.
I debunked it.
Yeah.
That was a correct use, I think.
They
That was
changed the
correct use.
and they changed the Flow grappling app.
Oh, yeah?
Now I'm
To
confused.
better? Surely not.
Are
It's
you
not
watching
better,
it?
but I mean, it's like
It's not better, but it's there.
it's like different.
but it does exist.
Oh, it's because I'm not logged in.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a lot of bumps right there.
Nice.
We are live.
I can't
Look
change
at us.
passwords.
We're
But
there.
Monk's good. That's the hardest thing for me to wrap
I
my
know.
head around.
It's gonna be tough.
Or true, I guess, because when you debunk, you like
No.
reveal the truth, I guess. So maybe bunk isn't that. Maybe it's. I really can't.
Points.
I can't understand it.
English language.
Are we live?
We
Yeah.
are live.
Chad, don't say my password out loud. But
Okay.
Do you know my password for Flow grappling?
I
Oh fuck yeah! No, you don't. No,
I
there's
no.
way.
I don't. When people send me their passwords, like I know that I could probably scroll for like 3 hours back on their messages and find it, but
That's what I
I
do.
can't even keep up with my own life, let alone remember other people's.
Is it Randy Savage, 1986?
No. I know, it's like a weird-
I really wanted
It's
to.
a weird combinations of.
Tina's
I know
the
it's
one
got
who
like
does
an
that. Isn't that
FT
weird?
in it or
Well,
something.
She
but-
she makes up dumb passwords like that. Like
Yeah.
Randy Savage, like 69.
That's what I do.
Oh, nice. So
But
she's
no.
an OG gamer.
What's 69 mean?
You're gonna have to ask your
Yeah.
dad.
No, we got viewers.
That was good. That was good.
Oh wow. Well, Dad, if you're out there watching,
Throw a shredder
Not
down.
really
you
sure
are
what
one of the
69
two.
is.
If you're one of the two
I
people.
know you're obsessed with Facebook and always on it.
Oh, we have a producer note. I forgot to tell you.
A producer now
Yeah.
or no?
Producer
Note.
note.
Oh,
Note.
okay.
Randy, would you like to tell him what a producer note is?
No.
So, Austin was like, "Hey, you know what? You shouldn't do a live show at 12 o'clock because no one's gonna come on it."
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said that.
Well, he's wrong. We have 3.
I said Austin.
Boom.
I said Austin. I said,
Showed you.
We've had this conversation numerous times, but
We know that the
People
live
go
show
to-
doesn't work.
people go to church. People go to eat after church.
They go to the bar.
They go to the
That's
bar.
right.
I mean, yeah. It's
You want to go to the bar after this?
sinners and
No.
When's the last time you went to a bar?
no. He's
Besides your
Last
own.
night.
That's right.
Besides your own bar.
That's
What's
I get
up,
it all
fellas?
out of me there.
From
you know?
Massachusetts.
Can you say that 3 times fast?
Massachusetts.
You almost
The
got
answer is
2.
no. The answer to that was no.
What
We
about
have-
toy boat?
We have
Toy
bumped
boat,
that
toy
one.
boat, toy.
That's not very
boat.
fast.
How much nuts can what's the one? How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That's the
There
one.
you go.
That's it.
That's
There
the
we go.
one.
That's the one.
From the
All right,
chosen.
Tell
one.
Austin he's wrong. We got 5 people.
Boom. 5. All of them.
The entire population is now watching us.
It's
Well,
like
that's-
half of Vera.
Has anyone ever been to
That's weird.
A
Massachusetts?
little
in here?
town outside Vandalia.
You ever been to Massachusetts?
Only
So.
place I've never traveled is the Northeast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
You've
Like,
been
what's
to
the
like
furthest-
Montana and North
I
Dakota.
went that way, but
Ugh.
not. Yeah. I actually
I want to go to
live in
Montana.
I want to
like,
live in
I've heard
Montana.
it's beautiful. I've heard like
Sheep
the
pens.
like if you- yeah, well like I've heard camping or like sightseeing out
Florida's
there.
a swamp and it's beautiful, so.
Well, Florida has humidity out the ass. This is a Q&A. Ask away. We don't even know what we're doing yet.
Yeah, please.
We're not even really starting the show, so ask any question you want
I'm barely a
related
real
to any
person.
topic in the world, and we can answer it. Now, whether that's right or not,
That
We got
that
it.
is dangerous.
That's
Blurt
to
something
say.
out. We said a cuss word and it blurted out on Facebook, so that's fun.
come to Boston. Okay. Wait, isn't Boston, Massachusetts kind of dangerous? Is that the which?
Oh,
Is that
God.
it's
Yes.
any
Oh,
town,
oh.
right? Any town,
Hey.
right?
Any city that's got like
any major
Yeah.
city's got a lot
over
of
a million
crime.
people, that place is dangerous.
It's dangerous, right?
Probably
I feel like
more
it's been in the
dangerous
news lately.
than Effingham.
It's way more
it's always
dangerous than
sunny.
Effingham.
Everything comes back to it's always sunny. When Mac's like, okay, when I tip, I'm gonna not go here,
Yeah.
Here.
and this place is awful.
Definitely here.
Well, he says no with a million O's, so I think that means
That's
you're
gotta be
perfectly
safe.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Let's go.
Yeah. Any questions? Anyone's questions?
Well,
Otherwise, we're gonna have to do my emergency content. So
you have emergency content.
I always have
That
emergency
awesome.
content.
That, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
You
In
have-
breaking case of emergency.
Yeah,
You
breaking news.
You have
We're-
one producer credit, and it's this show.
What's the producer? Is that where Austin said not to do the show? Is that the producer credit?
You have. He said you have a producer credit,
Oh.
and it's this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's all on me. I'm supposed to come up with stuff.
100%.
Yes.
Okay. What happened at the bar this weekend?
Good question.
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing eventful at all.
Fun
Well.
answer.
Are you security at the bar too?
Of course.
I was honestly asking. I was like,
For the like 4 people that are in
Yeah,
there.
we don't have
What?
security for sure, but I've had to throw a
Because
couple
it's like an
people out.
it's an older style bar, like kind of in a smaller town, or
Yeah, it's definitely a super small town.
so it's not like a club. It's just
No.
like is it like a bar?
But
and
there's a
grill?
bunch of hillbillies that get rowdy in there sometimes. You gotta get them the hell out of there.
where's this bar
Honestly,
at?
though, the thing that I
it's
have
in
to
Hillsboro, right?
it's right outside of Hillsboro, in Shram City.
I appreciate you guys watching. This is, I guess, my show. I don't know what I'm doing.
Guess
This is my
your
one producer
show.
credit. So ask questions to keep the show alive. Otherwise, they're gonna cancel me.
Nah, I'm already looking up like how to get to my other content.
How was your weekend?
Wow.
My weekend was great. I have done something martial arts related every day of the week, and it's been great.
Have you ever thought that you're a professional martial artist before?
No.
Doesn't that sound
Sounds
insane to
stupid.
say out
It
loud?
sounds-
Yeah.
It does sound dumb to
It
say.
sounds weird.
It
like,
does.
Like when you put on your business card, professional martial artist.
It's
Yeah.
the truth, though.
If
You
I-
are.
I've told you this, guys, a million times on my applications. I do this.
Really?
And it impresses people big time.
What do you put
Really?
on it though?
Yeah.
Like what's the labeling?
I literally put that I do jujitsu.
Well, that sounds cooler. Professional martial artist just sounds weird, you know, because you get linked in with all those others.
Yeah.
You're like, you know,
I feel like
I'm
I
gonna
might
push you down today
Yeah.
with my mind.
I feel
That's
like I
right.
might say this to the insurance company when they call me. I'll be
Right.
like, well, look, guys,
I'm
I'm
a
also a
professional.
professional martial artist, and my body's important.
We're gonna give you 14 grand more than what your car
I'm
was
a-
really worth when
yeah.
that semi hit it.
I'm a semi-professional martial artist and an amateur tattoo artist.
And I rap on the side.
And a rap on the side.
In Effingham, Illinois.
Yeah.
There's no questions, right? So we're just gonna get
No
on
one's
to the
asking
live
questions.
Show.
Not
Sweet. All right.
yet.
So
We got
tell
people
them
watching.
that
That's-
tell
I'm
them to go to
sorry.
one
Go to one.
on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't have Amazon Prime, you're a poor. So there you go.
You're a poor.
You're a poor.
That's my favorite.
And you talk about me throwing my show off.
Man,
All right, you
so
poor
you
people.
are.
Get
It's
on
one of my
Amazon
Where are my
favorite.
poor people
It's one of
at?
my favorite quotes from a show is that they call people pores, and
You're
I love
pores.
it. They go, I watch
Maybe
TV
they're talking
like
about
a
their skin.
poor. No, they're not. They're in Los Angeles.
You know, like the pores in your skin.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. It's one of those words you kind of need spelled out, huh?
We're gonna do a lot of spelling today.
All
Like
right.
explaining
Okay.
words. It's gonna be great.
All right, guys, you're in charge of the show. You 6 beautiful human beings. Ask questions. Otherwise, follow
We're-
Michael's directions.
We're drowning, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the live show. So we're gonna go to the
just got a
segment
new
called
person.
"Michael Was Right," and we're gonna watch Renee DeRidler versus Ty Rotolo.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Handle that.
if you can you can vamp. I already told you once.
Yep.
Go ahead and go to Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Go to the sports section. Go
If
to
you're
One
driving, do
FC.
this. I'm just
Please.
kidding. Don't
Go
take
to
my
Johnson
advice.
versus Morales 3, and that was the first U.S. card. We talked about that last time, right?
Yep.
Yep. So we're gonna talk about it a little
Colorado.
bit. This time we're gonna go into more of the nuts and bolts of it and kind of the
Torian's
results. And we are gonna now go
Torian.
to the bottom of the screen. It was actually a prelim fight.
Yep.
It was Renee DeRidler versus Ty Rotolo. I'm gonna zero it out here in a
Is this a
second.
jiu-jitsu match?
This is
Yeah.
a jiu-jitsu
Yep.
match.
Grappling match.
So
Save
this is the
us.
first card one's done in the United States.
Yes, it
It
is.
was
Yes.
in Colorado. Nice.
We're gonna skip past all the pomp and circumstance, and we are gonna go.
Did they do like the whole gamut of martial arts there? Jiu-jitsu, grappling
Yep.
matches,
They had-
Muay Thai,
They had
MMA.
Muay Thai
Oh,
matches.
and they're
MMA
also-
matches.
they're
Can
also-
they have the Can they have the gloves and everything the same way like they do outside?
Mm-hmm.
Because I always
What does
thought.
that mean?
Well, you know, like I thought the
Okay.
rules are a little different outside of, like, in America. Is there more
No,
restriction?
yeah.
So
No,
is there any changes?
no, they allowed them to
They
do.
allowed-
Oh, between the
knees.
Japanese.
Mhm.
They
Yeah, because
allowed-
you know, like sometimes the
Right.
rules you do over there, you're like, well, you can get away with things. Ty versus Marigali, who do you got?
Marangali.
I got Marigali.
Marigali.
Is that match happening?
all day.
Ty Ruotolo?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
He's called him out a bunch of
Oh.
stuff, but
Well, I
yeah.
mean,
after this match, you'll really change your answer. if you
Marigali
go the
already
other way.
beat him when I feel like Ty threw his best at him.
You think
so-
Ty should win? Or do you think Marigali should win?
No, Marigali's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
definitely win. So if
Okay.
anyone pick Ty after this
Yeah.
match, you're gonna be like, oh.
I
yeah,
feel like Ty
definitely
had
not.
his best match he's ever going to have against him at ADCC. I
Yeah.
can't see him doing any better than that.
I also think he was bleeping with him, but that's myself. All right, so we're at 4:45 because we have to see DeRiddler's nickname because that's the best part about him.
The Riddler?
God, oh my! You're the third person this week that said that. Yeah, that joke. I mean, it's the best too, and actually it should be. But all right, we're gonna go to
His
4:45.
nickname's even better than the Riddler.
Yeah, I know it
It's
is.
so
It kind of
good.
is. Yeah. All right, Ronnie, go ahead and do a countdown, and you're gonna say 3, 2, 1,
You
play,
gotta
and
say
everyone's gonna
whistle.
play to play.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, we're on a delay, so just so you know.
Yeah,
You
it'll
should
be, all
have
right. It'll be
already
close
done
enough.
it.
I
Don't
bet he
worry
hates
about
The
being
Dutch
called the
Knight.
Riddler. Nice. That's pretty good.
He looks sad.
I bet he hates being called the Riddler.
I clogged through the
Why?
night.
I don't know, because he's probably been called it by bullies since in second grade or something.
I don't know how many times that guy's been bullied. That is a massive human
He
being,
does look pretty big.
and that's why whenever everyone on this panel made fun of me that Ty was going to
What are
destroy
your
him.
thoughts on the new?
Game bred bare knuckle MMA.
Or are you against bare knuckle MMA?
I've seen some. I like them. I feel like, I mean, there's some things with bare knuckle that I've learned. You actually don't hit as hard in bare knuckle because there's more of a risk of breaking your hand.
I read that the other. I
Yeah.
saw something on that the other day that they actually said.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're more apt to hit harder with gloves on than without gloves.
Yeah,
Because,
you'll hit unnaturally hard.
Right, and the one of the other things that goes along with that is because you have to protect your hands, you can't hit as hard, but you get cut up more. That's the give and take on it. So to be honest, a
Yeah,
bare
you
knuckle,
take more damage, for sure.
yeah, a bare knuckle
but
and
not as
fight.
extensive. I think someone on the boxing was saying that or
Mhm.
something. You know, like you actually take more damage in boxing than you do bare knuckle.
Well, you take those blunt strikes repeatedly over and over. You're taking way more shots in boxing, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you might do 20 good shots in bare knuckle, but you're gonna do 200 or
Your face,
300.
that cut on your face will heal, but your brain getting rattled.
Yeah,
Exactly.
200 times. Yeah, I mean Tristan wants to do it or wanted to do it.
Yeah,
That's why in football they want to. Some CT experts say to take off helmets
Yeah,
because
I've
the
heard that
people
argument
won't-
before.
people won't
Rugby
leave
rugby
their-
doesn't.
Yeah,
They don't wear
right.
helmets.
And they don't
Could
have
you
as many
imagine
concussions.
NFL without helmets? Oh my gosh! I mean,
They would have
it'd
to
be
change
interesting.
some things.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
Well,
the
tackling
line would
actually
be
would-
blasting into each other like that.
The tackling would get more precise.
Yeah.
It's more superficial damage.
yeah,
but
yeah, like we were saying, yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah,
the one thing
I'm
I want to
okay
point
with
out.
it.
I mean, you can call it superficial, but did you see Luke Rockhold?
yeah, he looked rough, man.
Take off helmets and pads and let's see who the real men are.
There's our producer.
Hey, you're not supposed to be on this live show. You said it was gonna fail.
So one thing I want to point out right away that me and Ronnie
we're serious.
me and Ronnie were in a van watching this on the way back home from Atlanta. He's using the cage
Yeah,
in a
Time?
very Riddler in
Yeah.
a very smart way.
So he doesn't get his back taken.
correct.
Well, he has no.
And takedown.
He doesn't
defense.
really care about getting his back taken because he stops him a million times when he gets close.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that Karate Combat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just
I-
MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I find the cage structure they have interesting, where you don't have the
Yeah.
completely vertical fence to help you stop from getting taken down and stuff.
Never
They have
seen
the
that fight?
angle,
I have not seen that.
like
one.
that. You know,
I know who Artem Lebov is. That's he was the he
one
was
of
one
Conor
of Conor
McGregor's
McGregor's
training
guys.
partners.
So him transitioning to bare knuckle makes
Yeah,
sense,
that's
but I have
awesome.
not actually seen that.
Ty
particular
wins
fight.
this. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah,
I think
but
I
it's
remember.
But like in like the most terrible way.
Yeah.
he didn't even get a catch.
And then the Riddler actually was arguing that he should have got a catch,
Yeah,
which I don't disagree.
it comes much later, but yeah,
What's the catch?
that's a submission attempt.
Oh, okay.
He also gave a blueprint for everyone to beat him.
Tons of heart from both guys.
Yeah, on that one, I bet. The
You definitely have to have a different brain set, I think,
Yeah, for
to,
sure.
to go into that. But I mean, I'm sure like anything, you know,
Guys
once
ever
your face
do-
goes numb, you're a little bit better.
yeah.
I don't know. The danger is pretty high.
One thing I thought was weird about this match is Rotolo he doesn't commit hard on anything, which is weird because I figured.
Why does this guy look a weight class bigger than him at least?
Basically, he is. It's just that's Ty calls out everybody.
He
So
called him out.
yeah, because the Riddler is the
Riddler beat his daddy.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Is that
He
Andre?
drew
Oh.
with Galileo.
You were wondering who his dad was, or you're like thinking about his real dad?
Yeah, it's like who's his real dad?
He went out in the streets of LA and beat my dad. I'm calling you out.
Outsurfed him one day. Do you guys ever do that where he's like hitting that? He's trying to do the arm drag, but he's also like kind
Doing
of
that.
tapping him with like the leg sweep
The
kind of
lap
thing.
drop or whatever.
Yeah. Earlier, Rotolo had a really nice. He had that Russian arm tie, and he switched it to a duck under on the other side. It was pretty, but he couldn't get it.
I mean, I'm definitely not like impressed with anything right now, but
Nothing's really happened. A lot of grip fighting.
yeah.
It's insane. Like he never that's like the most fully he's committed to a takedown.
The cage is just
Yeah,
such an advantage.
when you know how to use the cage, it's so good.
Who was the one that prepared him for this match? Wasn't it New Wave?
Oh, that's right. He did
New
spend
Wave.
some time with New Wave.
Yeah, the Riddler went to
did.
New Wave.
Really?
Mhm.
Yep, and he they supposedly gave him a blueprint, and the first blueprint was back to the fence at all times.
Yeah.
What do you
Smart.
guys like more? Do you like the fence more, or do you like the out of bounds?
Well, I definitely
traditional
hate getting
jiu-jitsu?
reset.
Yeah, I like the fence because
I do too.
it continues the
Yeah.
action. You know, it
Yeah, it
makes
never
it a lot
stops
harder.
the action.
To me, it would be cool if all jiu-jitsu matches, there could not be any way to stop them.
Right.
It just is what it is, and you just got to know your environment. You got to
Yeah.
work around that, and if it screws you over, that's your fault. No, it's like, that would be as real of a fight as possible. I
Right.
mean, no real fights could be like, well, you guys kind of landed on the grass this time. You were fighting on the cement, but get back to the cement. Like,
Yeah.
But also, on the opposite end, it's like in a real fight, there might not be a wall for you to lean against when someone tries to tackle you.
Right.
Well,
Like, if you're in a parking lot, you're going to just get taken down.
Well, you'll get to
there's walls
Walmart
in
sooner
parking
or
lots or
later.
cars. Or, I mean,
You know, as most fights start in Walmart parking lots, you're
Yeah.
certainly going to get to that Walmart.
There eventually is.
Eventually.
You're right.
I do want to point out here, this is an MMA guy, and he is not at all being threatened.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
His grappling is very, very good. He is being pretty defensive, which is
For sure.
why Rotolo will get the nod. But spoilers.
So, yeah.
But
With no catches though.
yeah, it's
And the Riddler's the only one who kind of almost had a catch.
yeah. It's
Hmm?
he gets so close a bunch of times.
But also, it's like, I don't love watching matches like this.
No, I
And-
agree. I mean,
and
it's,
if they didn't have the fence, they would have already been to the ground by now.
honestly, I think right now, as far as like,
But I don't
Jiu-jitsu
know.
world?
It's like it's just different. Like this is exciting now.
ADCC, I think, has the perfect formula right now for
Yeah.
creating good.
He does a good job of, like Michael was saying, using that cage to break up those things. But
Yeah, the cage and the wizard.
and I like Chad was saying, the way ADCC does their the way ADCC does their grips. Like if you were to start a takedown and it goes off the mat, they reset you with that
With that
grip.
grip.
That makes it so much smarter.
We're being set up.
Yeah, I see that.
can't
Good
read
for
it.
you for recognizing it was a setup.
I want to think it's set up.
I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on.
Well, I'll let Ronnie take that one.
Of course, of course.
I'm trying not to be banned on Facebook anymore. I've been really good on Facebook. I don't think I've been banned for a year.
Wow, what a record.
I know.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Brandon, how many
Um,
times have you been banned?
I'll have to get into my backlogs and check.
When was the last time you were on Facebook and made a post?
I'll have to once again get into my backlogs.
Plugs and check that out.
You know?
I think people are giving him a lot of credit for Ty for doing this or whatever, and
I
that.
mean, the guy's a lot bigger than
but
me.
I don't know, man.
It's like me fighting Corey or something, it feels like.
You think Kanan goes down like this?
What do you mean?
Do you think he doesn't do anything to the Riddler?
Oh, Kendra?
Yeah.
Well, I would assume he would kill him, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about that guy, but
Well, he drew with Galveo,
yeah,
and then now he, I don't know. He loses, but at the end, I don't know. He even gets almost close to a catch.
I just don't feel like there's been any jiu-jitsu whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just been grip fighting. He almost took, or Ty almost took his back once. That was it.
Well, the catch is coming up,
Really?
which
Yeah.
they don't call.
It's got to be off of this like hip toss whizzer into like a Kimura or something.
You're fucking close, man.
Yeah, it's pretty
You're
close,
pretty
yeah.
spot on.
Or a straight armbar or something. They'd probably call a Kimura.
Now, in the U.S., they did get DeBloss to do the commentary on this one, which was I thought that
Was it
was really
good?
nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
that's
he's
good.
really good at it.
Just slice up. Stupid kid, get out of here.
Ty's
think
also
it's-
tired.
Yeah, I think that was crazy that the Riddler ended up with a better gas tank.
He's
That's
so much
surprising.
bigger though.
Yeah,
Mm,
there's-
which- yeah, this
there
is.
is.
Oh, it's a guillotine.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it definitely is the only attempt at.
yeah.
well,
Then he
I
tries to
guess-
get it back here.
He tries to get it back, so that's where it tells you that it was a little bit closer than you thought, because now he's trying to get his own catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, that's the rules of this fight. The rules is that's based on submission, deep submission attempts.
Either way, I mean,
Oh.
it's a draw if you ask me. I guess he was attempting a position there.
So
that
the
could have
catch,
went either
yeah.
way for sure.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. That was, I mean,
So I mean, they're gonna give it to Ty because Ty's the grappler. The Riddler's just taking this for
yeah.
shits and gigs, probably. But what I'm saying is that I don't know. That body size he's gonna have to go against in like
Alright.
ABCC.
Our live chat needs to ask better questions. Throw out some more questions to us, except for ones that are going to get us banned from Facebook, possibly.
Hold on, what's the one that's banned?
That's actually
Our
one
thoughts
that
on
you
the
would be able to
Dean
do.
listener versus a transgender competitor in an MMA match.
What about it?
Well, what's our thoughts?
I don't.
Why would they be
I'd have
doing
to
it?
look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd have
the
to look it
story
up.
behind it.
Is that a
Yeah.
real thing? Or is this some gotcha hypothetical?
Are we gonna watch all that?
Well, unless we have any more questions, this live show was a failure.
Well, there we go. That's how we judge that.
Let me see here.
You are the producer.
Lister versus transgender MMA. Let's see what this is.
I feel like Dean Lister is usually a pretty sensitive guy, so
Yeah, it's such a sensitive thing. It's tough to talk.
I'm a sensitive guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's your biggest sensitivity?
You know who the
it's
only?
not helping.
Vegetables?
I don't see any of it.
Starting with asparagus, though, right?
Yeah.
Is that just because it's at the beginning of the alphabet?
Oh, it's real. He said it's real. What? Asparagus?
Mm-hmm.
It depends if which way you're looking at the alphabet.
No, it doesn't.
Well, we can't find it. All right, any other questions? Otherwise,
This works out well, anyways.
Brandon's show is over.
Thanks.
Good job, Brandon. You did it.
I need more effort out of you, Brandon.
Okay, I'll try better.
Okay.
If it helps, our show is kind of long this week.
Okay.
We have a lot to talk about.
Well, we appreciate you guys asking all the questions that you asked
You
today.
should say you've all failed us.
You have all
You
failed
the
us.
city.
You have failed the
Failed us.
city, this town, and
You
this
failed
show.
the Dutch knight
Yeah, I
himself.
was gonna say that too.
We are thoroughly disappointed, and we're gonna start filming episode 634.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
May the odds be ever in your
What
favor.
movie is it? Cut it. Just
See
cut
you
it.
guys.
Yeah, we actually do have a lot to talk about.